How's everyone out there in internet land? Hello, hello, hello. I just have to remember to move my face when we start playing the Dwarf Fortress. Boop, 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 boop. We're just gonna speed 5 to 400 piety down. No, we're gonna play. We're not gonna rush it, but I don't expect it's gonna take us very long. So recap, we started as King Malcolm III of Scotland over here in Gowrie. Malcolm III starts off in a pretty precarious position because he only owns a single county and he has a lot of people waiting to rebel. So the first few years are always fighting off all those rebellions. After that, we expanded a bit into Ireland. We revoked some titles, we solidified our position, we increased our crown laws, did a few things like that. Now, King Malcolm starts with a son, King Duncan, or Duncan, Prince Duncan, who I think became Duncan the Third? The second, who was known as the Great. Now, one of the things that King Duncan the Second did is he got his, he married Queen Constance of England. So actually, Malcolm III arranged that marriage. So Malcolm III, our original king, arranged a marriage where his son would marry one of the princesses of England. And also we married into Sweden and France. We had a lot of alliances. Marrying into England actually worked out really well for us because A, it meant that they were unlikely to come and attack us, and B, gave us a really good alliance when we did have a lot of rebellions and things like that that would come over and help kick some ass. It worked out beautifully, but not only that, we got into a position where once we were playing as Duncan, we got in a position at one point where we could press our wife's claim on England, which we did, and we placed our throne, our wife on the throne of England. So we had the throne of Scotland and Ireland. Ireland exists as a kingdom. We founded Ireland. And so we had the King of Scotland and Ireland and the Queen of England all in one giant family, and that all got inherited by King Mirthless Marmot of England. This name, of course, is one of the subscribers. Do subscribe if you want your name to appear in the game. I just realized my subscriber pop-ups are not open. Have I missed any? I don't think so. Hopefully not. So, he inherited that. Now, right now, the primary title is set to England because England has has Gavelkind succession laws, which means if we go and set Scotland or Ireland as a primary title, because Ireland is primogeniture and Scotland is primogeniture as well, but if we set Ireland or Scotland as our primary title, what will happen is we will, our next heir, so our next heir is Prince Mirthless Marmot. He'll be the second. He will inherit Scotland and Ireland, but England would go to his younger brother, Prince Gilbert. And so just in case we happen to die early, we're going to leave England as our primary title for now, just to ward off any risk, any threat that the kingdom will split. But then as soon as we can form the Empire of Britannia, then it's not going to matter because everything will exist under one big happy title. Alternatively, if we could increase the crown laws in England to high, that would allow us to change our election laws to primogeniture. But the problem is we've already changed it once to bring it up to medium in this lifetime. So we're going to have to wait until the next one. Anyway, that is the situation. So we're going to go ahead and work our way through this, and we will then move over to Dwarf Fortress if you're waiting for that. I will go ahead and move my capital, though, back to Gowrie. Because our wife, when we were playing as Duncan, our wife died first, so our son first inherited the Kingdom of England, so Sussex became the capital at that point, and then when King Duncan died, it's still there. So we're going to move our capital back to Gowrie, as it should be. Or maybe we should move it somewhere else. Where's the Spartan D, thank you for subscribing. CK2 Britannia. I want to know what the standard, the de facto capital is. De jure capital Britannia is the county of Middlesex, which is a funny word. I don't even know where Middlesex is. Is it up, down, around? County of Middlesex. Oh, it's right there. Oh, is that where London is? No. Yes? Yeah. Westminster. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're definitely going to keep the capital over in Gowrie. Anyway, I'll go ahead and make it there. We could also go with Fife. Is that where Edinburgh is? Cooper is in Gowrie. We have Scone. I don't know. Chat, let's do a quick little... I'm going to do a quick little poll of the chat to say where we want the capital to be. If we want it in Gowrie... or Fife, or even, or London, I suppose I'll say. Boom. Where do we want the capital of our kingdom to be? Because when we found Britannia, I don't think it will, oh, more subscribers. Strumlied and George Rogers, thank you very much for subscribing. Wow, that is a very close split. Gowrie is ahead, with Fife and London tied. Gowrie's at 40%, and Fife and London are both at about 30%. London is now ahead. Now, what we will be doing, while that vote goes on, if we take a look at our culture map mode, Diplo, Religion, Cultures, we are going to be trying to convert the culture everywhere to Scottish. We already have Scottish culture in Breffni and Oriel, and we're going to try to do some more of that. And the way you convert cultures is you make sure that the ruler of the counties and whatnot are of Scottish culture, and ideally have as high a stewardship as possible, which will increase the chance of flipping them over. So ultimately, it would be nice to get everything here Scottish. We might not do that this live stream, we're just going to form Britannia, but if we do continue this game, that might be part of our goal. Refresh one more time. London is overwhelmingly the favorite. 45-ish% for London, 34% for Gowrie, 18% for Fife. Now, I'm going to do one more poll. This is going to be, we're going to do some runoff votes here, because there's no majority, right? There's a plurality. I'm going to close this poll. I'm going to make a new one. The new one is simply, I'm going to use different names to make it more clear. Capital position, England versus Scotland. Basically, it's going to be London versus Gowrie. So I'm going to open a new poll now. You've got to vote England or Scotland. Just the word England or Scotland in the vote. Because when you took Gowrie and Fife together, they actually came out to higher than London. So I'm curious to see what people want. Whoa, it's going back and forth. And the other thing I could do is actually check the quality of the counties here. Scotland is ahead, but not, not overwhelmingly so. Of course, as the king, future emperor, I can make the executive decision. I think we should try to keep Middlesex as one of our counties regardless. And it does have a total of 6 holdings versus Gowrie having 5 and Fife only having 4. 5 would have been a terrible choice. Missing sub, Mr. Steve Tick, thank you for subscribing. All right, let's refresh one more time. All right, Scotland has 2/3 of the vote, so we are going to move our capital to Gowrie. I will try to keep Middlesex at some point for myself, but that's okay. Gowrie it is. Boop. All right, our capital is back there. Again, we're going to keep England title for now, but it'll switch soon enough. Meanwhile, we apparently have some rebellions. We have a Cathar rebellion, but we do have some active troops. Is there anything else we can raise up? Yeah, a handful, so actually kind of insufficient. What I think I'm going to do is just hang out in Oxford, sort of invite the attack. Because if they want to attack us, that's fine. It probably won't happen, though. Maybe, actually, I'll just go into Bedford. Wait until we get a few more people. Oh, we got some ransoms coming in. We don't have a whole lot of money, which is kind of unfortunate and sucky. Sussex is getting that. Alright, that's fine. We do have a slight problem in that our son, Mirthless Marmot, is actually going to be considered to be Anglo-Saxon. Just because, again, before we took over, he was given an Anglo-Saxon ruler. Or maybe I did it, but he had a Anglo-Saxon mentor. So he's got the wrong accent. So once we take over as him, there's a small chance he'll become Scottish when he turns 16. What's the habit for wild parties? You can gain charitable or lustful, or arbitrary and chaste. We don't want him to be arbitrary, so we'll go for that. He becomes lustful. Alright, well, fair enough. Important decision. We can conscript some ships, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to try to kill Toffee-Dead the Fat. Oh! This is the guy that had that rebellion going against me. He's currently in prison right now. Right over here. Wonder what I can do with him. Can I just execute him? Oh, it's tyrannical. I can banish him. Whoa! 674 bucks? Just gonna banish him. That might make it harder for the assassination to go through. Yeah, because he's too far away. wherever he moves to, I might be able to get some backers. But I bet you it's still not going to be enough. I'll just cancel this. What else we got over here? We've got Kasner, lowborn's got nothing going on. I can banish him and get nothing. No one cares about him, but I would lose piety. I could just release him. He might actually be happy with me if I just released him. He is envious, though, so you know what? Let's just banish him. Hello? Cooktroll! Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to pronounce your name that way. Cooktroll. This guy likes me quite a bit. Flother. He likes me 50, despite the fact that he's currently in prison, which is a minus 30, which is brutal. He's got a broken spirit. He's in the dungeon. Maybe we'll just release him. And order him to take the vows, but he's lowborn with no claims. There, now he loves me 100. What kind of traits he's got? Not much, but maybe he'll join, you know, something going on. Who else can we release here? Sufflade, who is just a lowborn Anglo-Saxon. Can't afford to ransom her. I'll just release her. She doesn't hate me, so it's fine. And Ulf. He's got no traits. He hates me a lot. Evil Tyrant, minus 200. Well, I'm not going to take the piety hit. I'm not going to release him. I'm just going to let him die in prison. Now, I do have enough to go ahead and purchase some mercs to just put this down a little bit faster, which is probably what I'm going to do. Oh, no, I can get a handful more. No? Oh, that's why that number is there. The vassals that are unraised, they're probably in Middlesex. So yeah, I'm just going to get some really cheapo mercs. Bottom of the pile, but not the boats, obviously. Just, one of the 150s would be nice, but they're all hired away. Alright, so 225. Bit of an investment, but what can you do? We'll get him to go over here and we'll make sure to crush that rebellion, something proper. It's just 20 piety. Listen, 20 piety will delay our ability to form our, daughter was born to Tegel Dunkel. That's my nephew. It's going to default to Quack the Quack, which was, of course, is one of the princesses. But I'm going to go ahead and rename that. I got to remember to email myself the latest list of subscribers. Whoop. Then go into my listing over here. We're going to find a new name for this this lovely little niece of mine. I think she's a niece. Or kinswoman. No, like third cousin twice removed or something. Actually, probably once removed. Open this up. Subscriber list. What are we going to name her? We are going to name her Magodrim? Magodrim. It almost looks a little bit like a Gaelic name. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. But there we go. We do need to, we're gonna, I guess that's it. I could spend money and get, like, instant piety. I don't think I want to spend that much money, but I will have to go on a pilgrimage. As soon as we're at peace. We're gonna go on a pilgrimage. And that'll give us a nice piety boost. Won't take us long. We're already gonna make, 0.8. That's not much. Duke Gilbert II of Ulster inherited the duchy. I love the fact that Gilbert is one of the names that is going around in our kingdom. You know, like Gilbert the cat. So we're gonna have to be really careful when we give out titles to make sure that they are Scottish people. They gotta have the right accent. We'll have to give them a test. There we go. Go and attack there. Easily slaughter this rebellion. Acleon is asking if we've repaid the Jews. I'm pretty sure. No! Oh, this was a different loan. That's right. We repaid the initial loan. But that was it. A crusade! The Kingdom of Sicily. Really? It's not even for Jerusalem. Well, we have to join the crusade, right? Where are we going? To Surrey. We have to join the crusade. Oh, down here. That'll give us some piety. I mean, we don't necessarily need to win. We just want to get the Crusader trait. Prince Mirthless Marmot is now of legal age. We're going to have to give him a holding. Now, unfortunately, he's Anglo-Saxon, probably. Of course we'll join the Crusade. We're pleased to support the Pope. Right, Mirthless Marmot needs to get... Really? He's an imbecile? I never noticed that last time. I mean, it would have been there since he was born, wasn't it? Maybe not. Maybe it only shows up when he's an adult? I thought that would have been there since he was born. Son of a bitch. Well, we're definitely assassinating this fucker. We can't let him take... What? Prince Gilbert, how are you shaping up? You got no traits yet, but you've got some stuff. I'm tutoring you personally. You're going to be Scottish. You know, I think my son should be the one who leads the armies in the Crusade. What do you think? Where's, And have him lead some battles here. Like that. And, we'll split things off. Which one's the one he's leading? Ah, there he is. With the 0 stat. Now, some people have said it's better to throw bigger armies because the battle lasts longer and increase the chance of damage. We're going to throw a 85 stack of units. Led by my son. Oh, he's defeated. Not injured, though. Okay, we'll try it again. We'll try it with the bigger army so it's not an instant ending. Mirthless Marmot. And we're going to put no leaders on the flanks. Although I could wait until these guys get their morale back or something. Give him a church title. You can't do that. People always say that. You cannot disinherit your actual heir. You also cannot plot to murder them. You can use the instant assassination. But that's it. Anyway, I guess that war is over. Who do we get in here? Ilmund. How much would we get from banishing you? Nothing. Well, we're going to execute you. We have a valid reason. You're going to hate me forever. Death. Ha. I mean, we could turn on elective succession. Actually, I don't think we can change the election laws. Plus, it would be all kingdom dependent, so that would be no good. And I can't just make him an heir, unfortunately. I can't excommunicate my my primary son either. Or I can. No, wrong opinion. Alright, there's apparently a few other tricks we can do. We can... This is going to piss off Ulf a little bit, unfortunately. And do a few things to make our life a little bit easier with this assassination. Make my heir my chancellor. Then, I'm going to have him fabricate claims outside the realm. Which apparently will make things easier. Then... I'm going to increase my assassination chance with my spy master over there. 50% chance of success, only a 3% chance of being discovered. That's what I'm talking about. God, he's awful. Failed to slay him. It's gonna be expensive to do this, especially since we don't have... We can't take any more loans out. Anywho, let's raise our vassal fleets. Have them meet up over here. Dismiss mercs. Thank you very much. Still losing money right now. What with the war and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself the leader here again, and then put my best people on my flanks. Because I want to get the Crusader trait for myself. Actually, my other son came of age, didn't he? No, he's still too young. That's too bad, because I would love to give him the Crusader trait. Oh, that's enough boats as is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't have that many people, so... We'll have the boats bring them over. Then we'll just lower the other boats. As they arrive. Oh, there we go. Okay, now the monthly balance is coming up. Now, I can take... Can I take loans from... No. They don't have enough money. I'm not going to expel the Jewry either. I can probably just drop these guys. I'm never going to make it there on time. He's not married. Well, I don't know who I want to marry him to. Certainly no one with a decent intrigue. Now, we're going to leave him unmarried for now. Because we're not going to want an imbecile bloodline to continue. If on the off chance he becomes king, we might have to figure out ways to get myself offed. Yeah, we're gonna give Prince Mirthless Marmot a chance and wait until we get a little bit more money here. Unload over there. And yeah, I'm just gonna drop the ships as is. I know we'll lose a bunch of ships, but who cares? You're leading the siege? No, the Pope is. There we go. Boom. Piety, Crusader. Sons of Opinion. We don't even have to stay here anymore. Although it looks like we might win if we can get the top contribution. Which might be doable. Princess Sotocycle needs a education. So, I mean, we could do it ourselves. We have actually pretty decent stats. Then we'd be able to make some decisions for her. I think I'm going to do that. Ah, we got the piety. I think it also costs us money, though, doesn't it? Yeah, 477 gold. And we have to execute, or assassinate, rather, Mirthless Marmot first. And the Pope is leading that, which is really annoying. I'm gonna siege my own territory, then. My sister married to the Prince of Aquitaine. You know, I wonder if I could do a matrilinear marriage. No, I'm not going to marry my sister to Mirthless Marmot, the crap. I know if we really got a title in anything. Still, I'm going to try to keep her in my court. Maybe this dude. He's content. He wants to be married. Or maybe someone with high intrigue who wants to be married. He's Norman, which is less than ideal, but doesn't really matter that much. He likes me. He'll like me even more once he gets married. It's in England. We're going to keep her there, and it'll give us another decent plotter. Bunisher's going to lose some prestige, but that doesn't really affect me much. There we go. We're going to do that. Well, they're getting rebellions. Catholic uprisings. Nice. I mean, they're rebels. I would have to fight them. Okay, good. You're going to come and assist. They're rebels. I would have to fight them because they're rebels, even though they're Catholics. So we should really be on the same side. I can't support or anything like that. Sorry, I rule in. I gotta keep him as my chancellor because it's gonna be way. Oh, come on, king, don't die, don't become ill. It's gonna be a lot easier to assassinate the kid. You gonna come and assist over here? Maybe? I mean, we're in the hills, which is nice, but... There we go. We'll probably cancel that movement. No, they're gonna come. Alright. We should be fine. We've got a hill defense bonus. We're going to be slightly outmanned for now, but we're going to get reinforced and we'll have basically even numbers. I think we should be able to win this. That's a pretty big defensive perk. Or, there was more people around than I expected, and we will indeed... Well, we're putting a really big dent in them, but yeah, no, there it goes. The last of our sides have broke. I think I'm just going to dismiss the army. Again, we'll lose some dudes, but we're about to get slaughtered en masse here. And the last thing I can afford to do is let things be wiped out. Do I not have any retinues? Retainers? Whatever? Irish fan, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate the support. Young Lord Prince Gilbert, torturing a rat. No. Become kind. Not cruel. Especially if you're going to be king, and you will be king. I'm not going to do my retinue right now because I want to make sure I've got maximum money coming in. Alright, let's crank up the speed. We've got the piety. We don't actually have the money to create Britannia. But we need to make sure we don't have an idiot kid in charge. My half-sister Sodacycle, who I'm educating. Gain diplomacy, prestige, gain kind. Yeah. Make her into a goodly person. A little bit more money. Collected a tithe, 74 gold. Excellent. We're getting that much closer to being able to assassinate my own kid. No! Are you kidding me? I was 2 gold away from doing another execution. For crying out loud.